So let's review the instructions from your teacher. Your structured notes must be expressed in your own words. If there's something that's really important, a long phrase that's really important, then put it in quotation marks. Do not just cut and paste and then simply change one or two words. You need to really look at your bullet points and then think, how could I summarize those in my own words? Plagiarized structured notes will be penalized, so be careful of this. Your notes are going through Turnitin. Now, by structure, you need to have very clear headings and subheadings. You might also make them stand out by a larger font size or the use of color. The quality of the notes are very important. They should be detailed information, relevant specifically to your focus questions. Don't put just in interesting information, and written in a concise manner. Quantity of notes is also important in this. They should be substantial, and you shouldn't repeat the same sort of information several times over your note-making sheet. So be careful of this. Make sure you gather whatever citations you can as you go. A lot of encyclopedias and some of the database articles will actually give you citations, so it makes it really easy. Up here in Britannica, I use this article, and if you scroll along here, here is the citation. Now, you will have various selections here, but Hale uses Harvard, so leave it on Harvard. And there is my first citation. It's that easy. Copy it and then paste it into your note-making sheet. Don't leave the creation of your citations until the end either. So I've used a book, so I'll have to use reference generator, and if you go to the Hale portal under library, scroll down and here is reference generator. Now, middle school usually has most of the ones that we will need. Sometimes you might have to go into senior school, but middle school is usually the one that I'll have for this one. Now, I can't remember the book, so I have to go back and find the catalogue. And I think it was called Ancient Greece. I can look on my note-making sheet, but it was Ancient Greece with 50 lives, or through 50 lives, or something like that. Let me just let's have a look. There it is there. So go into the actual book, click on the record. Come on. And here is the book. So here is the title. I could copy that. History of Ancient Greece. And then I can go back to my other screen and I have a book with one author. Sometimes there's no author, sometimes there's more. But that's the title of the book, so I can paste that in. The author, and I'm jumping back to that, was David Stuttgart. So I'm going to copy and jump back to my reference generator. And it was Stuttgart, that's his family name. So I'm going to cut that and cut it. And I just need the initial here. And the initial is D for David. The year of publication, that will be on the record as well. It's 2014, but I can remember 2014, so I'm going to take the publisher. It was Thames and Hudson, and it was London at 2014. 2014. It was actually London. Sorry, London. And the publisher I had copied, so I didn't have to remember that one. Create citation. There's the citation, so I'm going to copy that. Then go to my note-making sheet. Let me close that. Note-making sheet. Come on. And I think all my bibliography was at the end. Now I've put a couple in already, and I'm just going to plonk that book down there. And then to get perfect marks, they need to be all sorted into alphabetical order. So Aspasia, and once you go through them all, this is Aspasia. They're all the same until the B, and then there's an I, and then there's an L. Yeah, that's alphabetical order. And S definitely comes after Aspasia. So you need to create your citations as you go and then place them in alphabetical order.